Welcome back. Today I'm talking about Olight's May flash sale, so let's see what I got. Real quick, let's talk about the Olight May Sale date. So it starts on May 14th, 2023 and goes till May 16th, 2023. And then public access starts May 16th to May 18th, 2023. And of course, I'll have all that information down below in my description box. And yes, Olight did send me this stuff to make you guys aware of what's new for the May sale. But they didn't send me every single thing, so I would suggest going there and checking it out for yourself. But let me show you what they did send me here. And basically everything fits in their brand new O-Pouch here. This is the O-Pouch A1. The O-Pouch A1 is a small EDC bag. There's 3 pockets here in the front, 2 smaller pockets and a larger pocket right there. And then on the back side, there's another pocket with some Velcro and a YKK zipper. The fabric here is 900D polyester and has a high elastic PVC Oxford cloth. And that cloth is on the inside of the pockets. And I'm sure you guys have noticed the Olight branded O pattern that is all over this bag. As of right now, this is the only pattern or color that's available. Hopefully in the future, they'll come out with some different colors or patterns. If you guys know Olight, they absolutely will. But the good news is right now you can pick this up for about $8.49. Now in this pocket right here with the Velcro, you can see I have a credit card stored in there. So the width of this pocket is perfect for credit cards. The length is a little bit longer than the credit card. You can see as I push it down, the end of it is probably about right there. But just so you know, you can store some credit cards in here, and inside of this pouch, I do have an Olight coin. This coin came with the Roboto 2, which I'll get to shortly, but just to demonstrate, this credit card can also fit pretty nicely in that pouch there. So it holds your cards, cash, coins pretty securely with this YKK zipper. All right, let's see what else I have in this pouch. This is the i3T EOS with the Stars and Stripes pattern. Now, I'm sure you guys are already aware of the i3T flashlight, AAA battery powered, 180 lumens, super simple operation with a tail switch. There's just a low and a high mode, but now you can pick it up with this Stars and Stripes pattern. Pretty cool. All right, let's see what else is in the bag here. This is the limited edition Otical Stars and Stripes edition. This O-Knife Otical is limited to only 3,000 copies. It's a 5-in-1 multi-tool. On the top, you have that G10. On the back, you have stainless steel. And the 5 tools are a bottle opener, a mini pry bar, a slotted screwdriver, a 1/4-inch hex wrench, and a ruler. Now, it looks like it just takes standard razor blades right here. The razor blade that it comes with is SK2 steel. And on the back here, you can see there is a lockout safety. So just twist it to the lock position. Locked out. And there's one thing I think is really cool about this Otical right here is this lion-shaped head right there where the bottle opener is. Check that out. I'm sure you guys can see that lion head design right there. I like it. And once again, this is limited to only 3,000. So if you guys like this Stars and Stripes edition of the Otical, make sure you pick it up at the sale. $14.44. And the last thing I have here in the bag before we get to my favorite item that I have for the sale is the O-Knife Roboto 2. And the Stars and Stripes edition of the Roboto 2 is also limited to only 1,200 worldwide. That's a black 154 cm sheep's foot blade, aluminum scales with this awesome Stars and Stripes pattern, and O-Knife's ambidextrous rail lock, which is just their version of the crossbar lock, and a tip-up only deep carry pocket clip that's reversible. And there's a lanyard attachment right there at the tail and right there at the end of the pocket clip. Now, I am a big fan of O-Knives. They are manufactured by Kaiser, and you can tell the action on every single O-Knife that I own is absolutely fantastic. And I'm gonna make good on my promise here, Olight. Every single time I talk about an O-Knife, I'm gonna talk about that logo right there on the blade. I think this knife and every single O-Knife would look fantastic without that logo right there on the blade. So this is limited to 1,200 worldwide. You can pick it up right now, 15% off at the sale for $72.24. Now let's get to the last item that Olight sent me that won't fit in the O-Pouch here. This is the O-Pen Glow rechargeable pen light. And this is my favorite item for this sale so far, at least of the items that they sent me here. And why is that? Well, the new O-Pen Glow now has 4 functions in one. And one of those functions, of course, it's a pen, obviously. Even though it has other cool features on it, you can still write with it. The pen deploys with this L-shaped bolt right there on the side. I get really picky about my pens. If it's too thick, if it's too thin right here, it has to feel really comfortable in my hands. And in that category, it definitely delivers. This feels very nice to write with. The cartridge inside feels very, very smooth. It just glides across the paper. The second function is it has a a green laser pointer. So what you have to do is press up on that L bolt when the pen is retracted, press and hold up on it, and it activates the green laser pointer from the tail there. And this is a fairly bright laser pointer, as you can see. And to turn it off, just press and hold that L bolt right there, turns it off. The third function is the pen light right there on the pocket clip. So the UI here works differently based on the position of this L bolt. If it's in the up position, which means the ink cartridge is in the pen, all you have to do is just give it a single click and it turns on the pen light. Now that goes to moon. So there's 4 different lighting modes: moon, low, medium, and high. That high is 120 lumens and then steps down to about 60 lumens. And whenever you turn it off and turn it back on, it always goes to moonlight. That is a 5 lumen moonlight. Low is 20 lumens and medium is 60 lumens. And let me tell you, that high right here at 120 lumens is deceivingly bright. If you need to be able to see what you're writing, you can take off the tail cap here and just use it as an independent light source. So you just set it up on your table as so, and then you can see it works completely independent from the rest of the body. Now I mentioned earlier that the UI is different based on the positioning of this L bolt. So if you have it in the down position where the pen is ready to write, now a single click on that tail switch there activates the pen tip light right here. Now honestly guys, this is the very first time I've ever seen this in any high-tech pen. That is a 0.2 lumen pen tip light. And you can see when I'm really close to the paper, it just gives it a nice soft illumination when I'm writing. Let me see if I can demonstrate that with the lights off. It might be too dim, but actually you guys get a pretty good idea there. Right, I don't know, can you guys see that? Pretty cool. But if you want to activate the clip light while the L bolt is in the down position, you have to press and hold that tail cap to activate the light there. So you can see you can have both lights on at the exact same time. So I thought this was super interesting to have a clip light and a pen tip light on a pen. And to turn off that pen tip light, just give it a nice short press, single click, turns it on, turns it off. And that's not it, guys. It also comes with a charging base. So at the tip here, there's not only that LED light, but there's also a charging terminal. So all you have to do to charge the pen, stick it into the charging base. You can see it starts to glow red. Pen's charging. Now this is absolutely fantastic because one of my main problems with the older O pens with the pen light on the clip was you had to plug it in with the USB charging cable. Now this absolutely solves that problem. And you can see it's a little bit wobbly, but Olight gives you a little magnetic base right here where you can stick this to the bottom of the charging base and stabilize the pen from wobbling around or tipping over. Now the pen here is still charging. When it's done charging, that little red light right there will start to glow green. And yes, it does have a lockout. What you have to do is press and hold for about 2 seconds. And now the pen is locked out. Now, one last thing, it does come with some refills right here. I'll give you a look at that refill cartridge. It says the refill on the O Pen Glow can also be used with the O Pen 2, O Pen Pro, and the O Pen Mini. Now, this is usually $79.99. At the sale, you can pick it up for 30% off, $55.99. And you can also get it in a limited edition Stars and Stripes pattern that's limited to 2,023 units. Also, for anybody just logging into the sale, Olight's going to give you a free Olight Gober safety light. This one's in red. I do like this light. I have about 3 of them at this point, but it's a pretty cool safety light. If you guys are cyclists, you can just put this right on your backpack or on the back of your bike. Just cycle through the different color modes. It does flash. You get this light for free just for logging in, so I think that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. What do you think of the items that I have right here for Olight's May flash sale? I like all the items that they sent me, but my favorite by far is the new O Pen Glow. So if you're interested in anything that I showed you here or the Olight sale, I will put that link down below in my description box because the sale, if you're watching this video as I release it, is going on right now. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!